Yo, what's going on? I didn't make it to do that beer review. I actually fell asleep on the porch. Well, I woke up now. Now I'll do the beer review. The beer review is Goose Island, Old World Style, New World Flavor, India Pale Ale. Recognized as among the world's finest, Goose Island's India Pale Ale has a spicy hop aroma and an inviting fruity flavor, which is exceptional beer, one you will soon not forget. Is it Goose? The only reason I'm making that weird noise, I was attacked by an animal when I was a child. It was a horrifying attack, actually. It came out of the blue. I know when you're in the woods, you're supposed to make noise, and you're supposed to avoid these animals at all costs. But let me tell you my story. My grandmother took me in a car ride up to the mountains. I think probably to dump me off because I was a jackass for a kid. But no, she took me to a zoo in the woods. That should have been my first tip off. And it was a fenced-in area with 3 deer in it and 2 geese, and that's what they called a zoo. And and a goat too. And what you would do is you'd go up there with a bag of bread or crackers or cornmeal or something, and you'd feed the animals. I guess it was like a half-ass petting zoo. So I'm feeding the deer cracked corn and hay and stuff like that. This is when the attack happened. Now there's like little holes in the fence like this big, right? Nothing could really get out except the goose's neck. And this little fucker, you know, he's got like a 3-foot neck. This little fucker stuck his neck out of that hole and bit me in the lip and wouldn't let go, and he's shaking my lip like he got a worm in his mouth. I still remember that to this day. I don't have any goose issues, but I just thought that was a funny story and I put it in there. Got a couple comments about that King Goblin beer. It's not that expensive one that you see up at the counter when you come to the liquor store. It's not that $34 bottle of beer. That sucker was $2 on sale, so it's not an expensive beer. I think the one that's expensive is just plain Goblin or Hobgoblin, or I don't know what the hell it was. Yeah, I think it's Hobgoblin. That's the expensive one. I think a bottle of beer is like $29. I'm not spending that. Second question. Someone asked what kind of wallet this was. This is a Tommy Baguette wallet. Go ahead, get it out. Baguette. Sounds like faggot. All right, grow up. So this wallet, the guy who made this, he's dead now actually. But he used to teach leather working and tooling, and he used to teach it, I believe, in Texas. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. And he would teach students how to do hand-tooled leather, and this is a fine example of hand-tooled leather. This is like stitched together like the ones that you used to make in Boy Scout camp, and that was what was kind of appealing to me. It kind of turned me on. Not in that way. Go ahead, get it out. Turned on at Boy Scout camp. What are you, a pedophile? No. I mean the wallet, jackasses. Real basic, real simple. This is a wallet to last a lifetime. Let me show you another one I have. Had to go get it out of the other room. This is another one made by him. See the oak leaves and the acorns? And another horse, another lucky horse with an acorn right up next to his mouth. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Looks like he's sticking his tongue out there too. Kind of cool, huh? This one is a replacement for this one if I ever lose it, because I like the wallet that much. This is what it looks like when it's new. This is what it looks like when it's like 10 years old. Very thick leather, just a really good, well-made wallet. Really good made wallet. So I answered 2 questions in one. Excuse me. The beer wasn't that expensive, and that's what the wallet is. Now, the neat thing about Tommy Baguette wallets are, or Thomas Baguette, they're made by different people, because he would instruct the students in class how to make it and have them make it. So he put his name on it, but other people made it. All right. On to the beer review. It says, serve India Pale Ale in a thistle glass. Well, I don't have a thistle glass. Does it make me uncool? I was uncool before I didn't have the thistle glass. Brewed and bottled by Goose Island Beer Company, Chicago, Illinois. And it is, at a whopping 34 degrees in that fridge, so this should be a cold beer. Get out of here. Yeah. Cowboys make that noise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or yodel for that matter. I have no idea. Got a lot of time on my hands today. Color looks nice. It's like a honey color. Really nice head. This one took a silver medal last year, I believe. In the Great American Beer Festival. So it's got to say something for it, but like with a lot of beers, you know, what one person likes, another one's not gonna. So you can't, a lot of the industrial made beers, their appeal is to a broader audience. These craft beers are to, you know, what you really like. Now this is gonna be a hoppy beer there, guys, so put your seatbelts on. Wow, they weren't kidding. That's a hoppy beer. It tastes, you know, like when you mow the lawn and you have the bag in the back and you, it's full of fresh grass. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like you put your head in the bag and started munching on the grass you just cut. It's got a very, very green, fresh, hoppy flavor to it. In a good way. This is one of those beers where you would just have probably 1 or 2 on a hot day. Go take a nap in the air conditioning. Oh, I'm sorry, that's what happens when you get old. I don't know if this is one of those beers where I can sit down and drink like 36 of them. I don't see that happen, but it is a good beer. For a while there, I was trying to pair beers with food. And the only thing I came out with was me just getting completely wasted and bumping into the walls and spilling nachos all over the place. So I gave up on that totally. But this is actually a really good beer. And it's not like that hoppy taste like the Arrogant Bastard IPA, where it's just, you pay $9.50 for a bottle of beer and you're just like, why did I do that? And you just want to take a tomahawk and spin it around backwards and just start bashing it into your forehead. I'll throw a little news in here too. I try not to watch too much TV because it's just nothing but bad news. It makes you just want to jump off a bridge. I was watching this thing this morning. This afternoon. This morning, this afternoon, I don't even know what time it is. And they shot in Miami, they shot this naked guy who was eating another man's face. What world are we living in? And they think the guy was like overheated and had too much cocaine. I don't know. Sure, I guess. So this is actually a good beer, but and I like that little goose. I just like making that goose noise, I guess. I don't know. I'm a jackass. If you haven't figured it out yet, I am a jackass, but at least I recognize I'm a jackass. Some people go their whole life through being an asshole and being a jackass and not knowing they're a jackass. So I'm one step ahead of the game. I do know I am a jackass. So, later, guys.